Okay. Great. So this is going to be my recording, I guess, of trying to develop a character understanding for Happier or Better. In the last journal I did, I talked about creating a hypothetical character understanding for this play, because in the production I discovered that there's no need for a character understanding when the play itself already has one for itself. From here on out, I'm just going to call them character understandings and production understandings. Basically, production understandings are superior and really should be the go-to, but lacking a production understanding, hopefully character understandings can become useful for actors. I also came to the conclusion in my last video that it doesn't really make sense to create character understandings in the attempt of supporting a production understanding, because surely the character understanding would just be the same. If they're all aiming towards creating this production understanding, communicating that, then surely the character understanding would just be that. And then, as I suppose, as an actor, all you really need to do is discover how your personal character's story relates to that production understanding, which could be something worth exploring, but I don't think it is the same as creating a character understanding. Or is it? That idea just came to me. I don't know. No, because if each character is supposed to become an element that leads to the production understanding, then surely so maybe there is something worth exploring in character understandings that lead to the production understanding. I don't know how useful this is. No, because that's not a full character understanding. That's not a full thing of... No, I'm still right, because basically if the character understanding is trying to tell the audience why you should care about the character and why they're worth paying attention to while they're on stage, in a show that already has its own production understanding, the answer to that question would simply be to see how the production understanding is being communicated. Whereas the hope of a character understanding, when a production understanding is lacking, is to give the audience something more specific to look at. A specific message, a specific piece of dialogue for them to engage with, rather than just being pointed forwards to something else. So yeah, still worth considering, I think. If you're in a show with production understanding, I think it's still worth looking into how your character specifically points to that. But yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway. So what I'm looking at now is, with that tangent done, is the hypothetical character understandings that I can create for Happier or Better. I've got the script in front of me. The actual show I did had the production understanding of there's a grand secret in the world that nobody's talking about, and the secret is that everyone is anxious. So it doesn't work to create a character understanding for that. But in theory, I could still look at the script and I could still create a character understanding for a hypothetical play, or a version of this being put up, if it's possible. So that's what I'm going to look at. Assuming my camera doesn't die. So how do we move forward with this? So the way I was thinking is that technically I do have 6 characters, and so one could argue that I could create an understanding for each character Is there a story being told by Kate voice number 3, panel member A, attendee 2, guru voice 2, Alex voice 3, and the father's voice? So that could be the case. Looking at the script though, and reflecting off camera, I don't think there's enough of each of these little sections to really build a character understanding out of. It's because there's not really a journey. It's like Kate voice 3, for example, the first line being panic. The last line that Kate voice 3 has is mad. There's no journey, really. It's a lot of just observing Kate and seeing what she does. So, yeah. And then with panel member A, there's really nothing there either. There's not a journey. It's just him saying things. I mean, there could be something in there. But the thought I came across that I think will be more productive and more applicable to other plays with a similar stream is to, instead of creating an understanding for a specific character, is to create an ensemble understanding. Because that's what my role was with Happy or Better. It was part of the ensemble. And if an ensemble is supposed to be a group of people sort of working together, sort of as one, then in theory, the understandings that I create for myself could still be the same as everyone else in the ensemble. So I'm going to look at it in that sense, the sense that we have an ensemble that's constantly shifting. And we all move into different scenes of sort of the same vein. So like, when I'm Kate voice 3, the rest of the ensemble are Kate voices. When I'm panel member A, the majority of us are other panel members, one of them remains a Kate voice. Attendee 2, all attendees, guru voice 2. There's 3 of us as guru voices, and then 2 we're sort of doing other things, just basically setting up some logistical stuff. Alex voice 3 is the same. Dad's voice is the only outlier, but really that's part of Alex's voice. It's the voice that I had just every now and then broke away to become Dad's voice for like 3 lines. So I think that makes the most sense, is to create the ensemble understanding. So in theory, by the end of this, if this works, there will be 3 types of understandings that can be created. There's the production understanding, the character understanding, and the ensemble understanding. But now I just have to actually create the ensemble understanding. What is it that audiences get out of seeing this group of 5 actors be an ensemble? Cool. I'm going to figure that out. Once I have some findings, I guess I'll come back to this and I'll record it and let it be known. That's where I'm at now. Cool.